What's up, everybody? It's Kevin here from Happy Beard Games, and today it is a Video Games Monthly video. And this is March 2020. So here we go, jumping in with a blind opening. If I can reach them there, it's really tight. It's really tight. Like, I wasn't kidding. I guess it is tighter than it seems. Open a little bit there. Okay. We've got probably some paperwork at first, which, let's check that out. Oh, another month with a 1-up. Now, sometimes they'll give you an extra game, and that's what the 1-up represents. It's kind of like getting an extra life, an extra game. Extra experience. So I've never actually got a month without a free game. So we're going to get 5 games this month. And then here is a card that tells you to enjoy your latest box and update your library 7 days before the end of each month. When you're subscribed, you got to update your library because that way you won't get duplicates unless you want duplicates. And there's one more paper. It is the Facebook Share a Photo card. Alright, this feels like Super Nintendo. Oh, wow. I was actually just thinking about this game, like, seriously, I'm thinking about this game, like, last week. Jurassic Park. Yes, Jurassic Park. Oh, wow, it's from Blockbuster Video. It's got a Blockbuster Video sticker on the back. That's pretty cool. That's an ancient relic of rental video goodness. I don't know what I'm talking about, but anyways, it has a Blockbuster sticker. The game's Jurassic Park. Really cool. It's kind of cool because it's a movie game, so it's Blockbuster, ties it nicely. But yeah, Jurassic Park. This is different than the Sega Genesis version. This is the version I had as a kid, but I didn't have until today, so I got it back again. But I did used to own this one back in the day. It's pretty cool. I believe it uses the Super Nintendo mouse. It has some first-person shooter sections in 3D, kinda. And it's got an over-the-head, like, adventure sections. And it's a really fun game. I like it better than the Genesis one that I have as well. But I was thinking about it recently because me and my friend Brian, from my other channel, Brian and Kevin Plays, is going to be potentially doing a Dino Crisis video. So we're thinking about Jurassic Park recently. Now I've got some other games. On to the next one. Tom Clancy! Rainbow Six for the Nintendo 64. This is the English, North American N64, by the way, because there are Japanese ones in here, potentially. Yeah, I've never played Rainbow Six. I have one on the Xbox, but I think I'd rather play the N64 one, so I might check this one out. I have one on the Xbox that I haven't even played, like original Xbox, and Rainbow Six might be fun to check out. I mean, it's probably not going to hold a candle to GoldenEye, but we'll check it out. I'm pretty sure it's going to be a first-person shooter, military-type game, because the Tom Clancy on there, the famous author. Here's the next one. I'm not too excited about this one, by the way. I don't know much to say about it, because I don't know much about it, but on to the next one. Oh, whoa! Okay, we got a Super Famicom game. This is the very first time I've got a Super Famicom game from Video Games Monthly, and I think it's an RPG. I'm pretty sure it's by Square or Enix, because I'm pretty sure it's a Square Enix property now. And that is Romancing Saga. And I was kind of trying to stay away from the RPGs on the Super Famicom and Famicom because I don't know Japanese myself, but I'm very interested in it, so I will be able to check this one out. I'm not sure if it's an RPG or an action RPG, or if it's a tactical game, but I think it's some type of fantasy RPG. Romancing Saga. Sounds pretty cool. I know I've heard of the series. There's a series and it's called Saga, so it's like there's different, I think there's different titles like Romancing and other ones in the series, but the series is called the Saga series. So that's pretty cool. It's always cool to get a game from Japan, because they're harder to find around here in the United States, especially where I'm at. It feels like I've got 2 NES games and maybe something else in here. Let's see what we got. I'm kind of curious about this one. There's not really a theme this month like there was last month so far. Oh, whoa! This is a cool game. It's not maybe too exciting to you guys, but it's a game that I've been looking at. Like, every time I go to look at NES games on, like, online stores or see them at stores, I always think about the game RC ProAm. And here it is, RC ProAm. 32 tracks of racing thrills. It's a racing game for the NES, and it's supposed to be really fun. One of the better racing games on the NES. I don't know if it has multiplayer, but I thought it did. Let me see, does it say anything on the cover? No, it's by Rare. A Rare game. But it's one that I've been wanting to play for a while. So RC ProAm is pretty cool. So we've got some pretty cool games this month so far, but there is one more game thanks to this 1-Up card. And we're going to check out what that game is right now. But I am pretty excited for RC ProAm. I love some racing games on my NES. Wow! Pro Wrestling. Had to stare at that for a while. The box art's, or the cover art's really cool. Pro Wrestling. This is a black box or black label game from the original line of Nintendo NES games, and it's one that I didn't have, because I have a bunch of those, but this is one I didn't have, so it's just simply titled Pro Wrestling for the NES. It's in the Sports series, and it's an early game for the NES, and you might know, if you're familiar with the NES games, Nintendo NES, that there are some games in the early series that are more arcadey, and some of the very first NES games were more like arcade ports, or like really like that arcade style, or maybe sports games. And this is one of those, I think. It's not as deep as things like Castlevania or Final Fantasy or Dragon Quest. Not just yet, early in the NES lifespan. But it was a good thing for NES to, and Nintendo to have those arcade ports over to the NES and have them in great quality. Especially compared to like Atari 2600's port of Donkey Kong and stuff like that. Yeah, cool. All cool all around. There should be something else in this box that I really enjoy, but there's... What's this? Oh, a bottle opener! Yeah! Sweet, with the Video Games Monthly logo on there. VGM. Really cool. Looks like got a magnet on the back. So I can slap that bad boy in the fridge, pop open a bottle of whatever I want to drink, and let's see, is there anything else in this box? Nope. And let's put this over here. Now, before I close out and wrap things up, there's one thing that I like to do each month, and that is play with my bubble wrap. So, please brace yourselves, boys and girls, everybody. Just, hang on. Okay, that was a little weak this month, but we're all good. It's just bubble wrap, just bubble wrap. So in this month, March 2020's Video Games Monthly, we got a 1-Up, so we got 5 total games, and that is RC ProAm, Romancing Saga, Jurassic Park, Rainbow Six, and Pro Wrestling. Yes. So 2 of them are Super Nintendo playable, 2 of them are NES, and one's in 64. Didn't get any Sega this time around, but that's okay. It's okay to get only Nintendo. And I didn't get any Famicom, and I'm not sure what else I had checked off, but I think it was just those consoles. So, my favorite out of all these, the one that I would jump on the most to play right now, would probably be Jurassic Park. It's not the rarest game around, but it's really a fun one. And actually, I do recommend playing this game if you have it, because I had so much fun with this as a kid. I actually completed this game. It's not too long, but it's really a fun experience. It has some unique stuff on it. Alright everybody, that's it for today's Video Games Monthly unboxing on Happy Beard Games. Stay tuned to Happy Beard Games for more classic gaming goodness, reviews, pickups, and more, and Video Games Monthly unboxings. And remember, you can check me out on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter as well. You can subscribe to me on YouTube today, and you can let me know in the comments what's your favorite game out of these games that I got in this box, and leave me a like. Alright everybody, thanks for watching once again. Bye!